You're now live.
How's it going, guys? I don't know if anyone's on right now, but I definitely want to just walk you through what I'm doing. I'm doing balayage, like a traditional form of balayaging, and I'm doing it with clay lightener. I made it a little bit thicker because I do want to kind of push through her color pieces. These were like previously colored from our last appointment. And then I am going to be incubating them in MD meshes, so I'm just going to kind of secure those in place and let that lift through. I find, especially with a thicker clay lightener, if I mix it thicker, then it works better for me if I keep it in a contained environment.
Constance says, hello, my love, or hi, my love.
Hi, Constance. How are you? Are you working right now? What are you doing? So now I'm going to go in with individual pieces, and I'm basically going right up the part line. I'm taking a crescent shape, kind of diagonal back. I'm starting in the back of the head, and then I'll work it to the front. So I'm going to grab that piece, and I'm literally going to tap right into the base of the top, and it's going to kind of bridge out in a diagonal, kind of following the parting. And then I'm going to lay that on top of my paddle, and I'm going to swipe through. There's some pieces that are nice and light. What's that?
She said you look hot today.
I look hot? Ooh, thanks, baby. Constance, you're such a image booster. If I'm ever feeling like bad about myself, feeling hangry with myself, then I will definitely contact you. But thank you, babe. That makes sense. Try some like her. So same thing, I'm just following my same form, my same pattern, and I'm just going in with larger sections, balayaging with a clay lightener, getting her bright for spring.
Lowlights and Leopard says, wish I could stay, you describe your process so well.
Oh, thank you. I think I'm going to save this video and I'll post it on my Facebook, I guess. I haven't really done this yet, but I'm going to try it. Okay, so same for the back. I'm just going to go right up our part line, diagonal back away from the head. And a lot of times I'll turn the head toward me or just tip it sideways to help me get in there. I'm going to leave a little space between because I don't want her to have like a solid brick of light through here, so I'm going to move that out of the way. And then I'm going to grab right underneath that and I'm going to pull it toward me, backward away from the face. I'm going to lay it on my paddle. I always like to reload it just so that, because in time, like the hair just kind of likes to pull off the board, so I'm just going to re-saturate it basically. The reason why I like taking larger sections is because I like to paint the outside surface and have that be brighter, and then the inside, it still is contained, so it really doesn't get that bright. It's a lot more diffused looking that way. Sorry for getting my head in there. I'm like trying to separate these guys. And I just fold this in half basically and just get it out of the way. It makes it a little bit neater too. Makes it less messy. You don't have to wear gloves. It's just easier for me to kind of like, it's a much faster process to do it this way. And if anybody watching knows me, I'm always a little bit more speedy. How's your vantage point right now?
It's good.
Okay. Feel free to get on this side, and you can kind of look at it from the other side as well if it gets to be too hard to see over my shoulder.
Miss Hole says, is this Redken freehand bleach?
We are doing, what are we doing again?
Wella Free Lights.
We're doing Wella Free Lights. Thank you. I couldn't remember if we were using Joico or if we were using Wella.
I don't know what volume you use.
We have 20 volume.
20 volume.
So not going too crazy, but definitely going brighter. She has that hair texture too, that even though she has a lot of it, it's finer in texture, and she actually lifts up pretty easily. So, and that's kind of another reason why I like to incubate it in the meshes, because I have a little bit more of a controlled environment, and then I don't have to go brighter with my, I don't have to use like a lighter level developer. And then I'll show you how I like to do the bangs too.
Chelsea May says, what are the sheets used in the middle? I'm always looking for new methods.
What are the sheets?
Yeah, what are these meshes?
Oh, these are MB meshes. And I also use the Color Track meshes. I really like those ones because they're longer. These ones are MB meshes, but they clean really well. They're easy to use. I like how lightweight they are too. I've used ones before. Which ones were those other ones? They fell apart really easily.
Oh, I don't remember.
Okay. Sometimes if I have a thicker section like this and it ropes together, do you guys ever have that where it gets compressed together? After I lay it on the sheet, then I'll open it up. I'll open the hair up and try to get into the middle of the hair a little bit more. Okay, we're almost done here. So she's got these pieces framing her face here, and I actually want this to be brighter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that whole front section first. I am going to, I'm basically going to, weave through this, and I am going to lighten the top. And then I'm basically twisting it, and I'm going to lay it on top of my brush, and then I'm going to lay my paddle in sideways. And basically this allows me to get the whole underneath side of the hair, and then I'm going to go ahead and reload it, and I'm going to paint it on one more time until everything looks nice and smooth. And then I'm going to lay a mesh behind this, and then I'm going to flip it on its back side, and I'm just going to lay it right on top of that mesh piece. I'm going to fold that mesh in half. And then I've got one more section here, so I'm going to leave a little distance, a little space between that and the bang, so it doesn't get too light on her. And I'm just going to clip that all the way. And then, so hold on, let me grab that. And then I'm going to do this one more time. I'm going a little bit heavier with my weaving. So you can kind of see if you get a little closer, there's like deeper V's in there. So that kind of helps to support it. And I'm just going to take that whole piece and pinch it. Load my paddle up. Just basically tap that right through the top surface of it. I want this to look nice and diffused. I don't want it to be like stark and bright through there. But then I want the brightness to pop to the bottom. So then again, I'll go in sideways with the paddle. I'm going to grab it and reload it one more time. And then I'm going to take the mesh, put it right behind. I'm going to flip it up on its backside. Sometimes even like you kind of see where it's a little dry looking, that was the underneath side of it. I'll just go ahead and paint that on through the very bottom of it, just so it can stay nice and bright through there. I'll just fold that on itself. And then we're going to let her process. I'm going to actually have her go under a halo. So I'm going to let the halo process her for about 15 minutes. That was a short one.
All right.
Thanks, guys. Enjoy your day. I'll talk to you soon.